Hi y'all. So you're here to see the Mad Hatter look. So today I started out with my, with colors that I thought the Mad Hatter portrayed and colors that went good with my eyes. Always with your makeup, always go what goes good for you. Minus my hair right now, I'm sorry, it's not been processed. So anyways, I used my Mary Kay light beige, and when I did that, I used my foundation brush, and that helps me so I can do my lines and everything, as you can see, and get into the nose and make sure all that's done. And when you're doing your eyebrows, don't get into your hair. And then after I did that, I used a little bit of warmth from Bare Minerals, and I used my brush. And then when I do my blush, if no one's told you, the best way is don't get up too close to your eyes and don't get too close to your nose, excuse me, and don't get too far back. So the best thing to do is to create a line yourself, and the easiest way to do that is do the fish face. And when you're doing your blush, don't go too thick. Always make sure you're kind of lighter on the brush, and after a while you'll get perfect with it. And then I used a little tiny bit of bronzer from Rimmel, Sunlight, and then I used a tiny shade of pink from Smooth Minerals from Avon. And then after doing that, I started on my lips, because there was no color on my lips, and the Mad Hatter, of course, he had some color on his lips, and me as a woman, I have to wear lipstick. So the next thing I did was I used my lip liner, and I used like a red raspberry, so you can see it, and I just took it and did the lines. And then I used my Revlon Color Stay, and I used a brown, and then I used my Ulta, and this time I used a really red, because I wanted him to be this eccentric but pop-out type of look. So then I blended all that together, and it blended this way. And then after that, I started on my eyebrows. As I tell you all the time, before you're starting your eyes, you want to start your eyebrows and everything with Vaseline. So this is how I grew in my eyebrow hair. All this is my eyebrows, and I didn't have to shade it in. And all of this took about a month and a half to a month. The beginning of it took a month. I used to have these thin lines as eyebrows, and Vaseline helped my hair grow. I learned that from Pinterest. And then I used my eyebrow brush, and I don't go too hard because I don't want to take any hairs out, but I shape it the way that I want it. And then the next thing I did was I started on my eyes. And my eyes don't take very long. What you want to do if you're doing an eyeshadow, you always want to add like a palette. So they say to help your help your eyeshadow stay on throughout the day, they say to use a foundation and things like that. Well, I don't use a foundation because I want to add some color. So what did I do? I added Color Tattoo, and you've seen me have a bunch of these. So I used my orange, and I just put that down into my eyelid. I didn't put it anywhere near my crease because I'm about to put a brown in my crease. So I just put the orange there. And then orange doesn't just look good on my eyes. I have hazel eyes, and I don't look amazing with orange on my eyes. So I added, from Eye Studio, from Maybelline, I added a red, and I only added a little bit of red. And I used my flat iron type of brush, and I just put it from the beginning. Sorry, you can't really see. From the beginning there to a little bit there. I always create a line myself so I know where my drop off is. You don't want to go too far down, and you don't want to have like a line just stopping. So some girls can add tape if you need to add tape. So I did that. So there was orange there and red there, as you can see when I close my eye. And then I added my crease is a brown instead of bronzer this time. And I used it from Revlon. It's Sable. And this time I wanted it to kind of be thick. As you can tell, the brown is a little thicker. It's more of a look for the Mad Hatter, more of the eccentric eyes. So I added this kind of a brush, just a cheap little makeup brush, and I added that in, and I added it from the top, don't get into the red, and there, to the bottom. And again, create your own line if you have to use tape. And then after I was done with that, I could add my eyeliner. So I used Master Kajal, and I used a black. And what I do with my eyeliner is I don't add too thick of eyeliner, but I don't also put mine down there. I put it underneath, and that helps it stay on longer throughout the day. So all I do is I pull down my eye and just put it down like that, and do that over there. And then to make it look a little darker for the Mad Hatter, I used another darker regular NYC type of eyeliner, black. And then I started adding my mascara. My mascara is Scandal Eyes from Rimmel, and I do like thicker brushes on my mascara. And then I've always told you guys the best way for your eyelashes to look longer is to take it completely underneath and grab it up. That's the best thing I can tell you to do if you're not going to wear fake eyelashes and everything. So, and then after you're done with that, you're pretty much done. If you feel like you need to add more to your look, go ahead and add more to your look. Whatever, go for what colors look good for your eyes. I always keep saying that because that's the truth. You want to go for what looks good for you. If you're looking at tutorials and you're like, well, that looks good on her eyes, but I don't think it would look good on mine, well, make it look good on your eyes. And that's all I can tell you for the Mad Hatter look today. I hope you liked it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Thank you.